All right, bang, welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Tuesday. We are joined on Zoom by Tommy Smokes. We're joined in studio by Rudy. What's up, boys? Tommy, how are you?
Good. How are you guys? Great to be back.
Good. You excited to talk some skunks?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the topic's going to be. It could be. Yeah. Best skunk moments. I don't know.
Are we drafting skunks?
No, we should. Yeah. So you see the topic in the description. We do not know the topic. Today is a blind draft. Have you done one of these, Rudy?
A blind?
Yeah.
I believe I have.
Okay.
Doomsday. The Doomsday Bunker.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So you're familiar.
Mm-hmm.
First, probably repeat blind draft.
Yeah, he's
guy.
got to be because we've only
Or
done
Danny
like
might
3
have
or 4 of
done, too.
these, right?
Couple, I don't know.
Yeah.
So Tommy, you technically, I think you're the first person we've had on Zoom for one of these. So don't cheat.
Yeah.
Marty Mush drunk food.
Oh yeah, true.
What
Tommy,
do you
can you get
consider
closer to the
cheating?
camera?
Is that sarcastic?
No.
No.
You're
You're far from it. Yeah.
I just can't see you. Can you get a little closer?
Okay. Now I know you're being sarcastic. Yeah. I'm not happy about this blind draft. I like to spend a lot of time preparing. I have a 200-page Google Doc with a bunch of different thoughts on different things about life and society, and I often I go to that when I have one of these drafts coming up. Command F in there, see what I can find. Am I allowed to use that or no?
No, this is
No.
off the rip,
No,
off the dome.
We should.
But I can have a
That
pen
document
and
should be
paper, right?
treated like Mein Kampf. Like it should be eradicated from society.
Well, that's why he was banned from having thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mein Kampf is read a lot still. You're saying that my thought page should be sold that much?
I mean, it's sold,
making a
but
comeback.
like if it's on the bookshelf, people are like, "What's up with that?"
Oh no, you don't want to be the guy that's like, yeah, I'm reading Mein Kampf right now.
Yeah, just like Tommy's thoughts.
Tommy's
Wow.
got the audiobook version.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's available, but frowned upon.
Yeah.
You got in your AirPods and no one knows.
No, you can't use that. But if you have a sheet of paper, as the draft goes on, you could jot like a list down if you want.
Okay.
So you could use it as scratch paper. All right, Lance. What are we drafting?
All right, so when we did the blind drafts, it was always an option to maybe do a redo of some of our old ones that never existed on video.
Yes, there's like the first 32 are not on video.
Yes, this was quite a few, and looking at it, one that I think is fun is the Fight Crew draft. Now, a twist on the Fight Crew is you guys had MLB, NBA, you had athletes, and one wild card miscellaneous.
I believe David took Jesus Christ.
Yes, and I almost think we open it every round as wild card. Everything's on the board, fiction, nonfiction, real. I'm open to thoughts, but that's what I'm thinking. You're building a fight crew of all wild cards.
Okay. Can I take Tommy Smokes?
You could, yeah.
Okay.
What about
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Well,
Because I'm weak?
what if I want you in my crew?
The sacrificial
We're talking
lamb.
fight crew like you're building a team to go fight bad guys essentially.
Or
Good
no,
guys?
it's like think of my 5 versus your 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Donnybrook.
Yeah.
Got it.
I
Got
love
it.
that word.
5v5v5v5v5.
Okay, and I can start writing things down.
Yeah, you can.
If you want, but
Now, a couple questions on this. What about like cartoon characters? Is all
Yeah, I'm thinking kind of everything counts. You can
Yeah,
use
like, can
magic and abilities
But
like
then
that.
can I just take like anime characters like One Punch Man? Like
you could absolutely do that. I don't think it'll go well for you, but you could do it.
I know I'm not gonna because I don't know
And
why
this
I
is
said anime.
fiction
but-
and nonfiction.
but I think
why
it
would
would
you not
be
just
like
take
no
Superman?
like nuclear bombs or anything like that.
But that's
Okay.
Superman. He's like he's a flying nuclear bomb.
He is. Well, that's a good pick then.
All right, so we got big hitters. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I like it. All right. Tommy, Lance has 1 through 5 behind his back. What number is it?
4.
No,
Rudy,
3.
3.
what spot do you want?
What's the usual wisdom on this snake? So I'll go 1 or 5 is usually the call.
it
Depends.
Depends.
I don't want to go 1. It's too much pressure. I'm gonna go 5.
Okay.
What an idiot.
1 through.
Tommy wants to win this actually.
1 through 4. Chief.
2.
No,
Dave.
3.
no,
1.
1.
I'll go 1.
All right.
1 through 3. Tommy.
3.
Look at my list.
I'm just
Yes,
trying. I'm
3.
looking at you made a nice
3.
little
You got it correct.
grid.
3's right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll go second.
Okay. One or two. Chief,
2 again.
No.
Fuck.
Dave,
1.
3 or 4.
3.
Okay. So the order is Eddie, Tommy, White Sox, Dave, Chief, Rudy. All right, hey, before we get going into today's draft, I want to talk about ChevyDriveChicago.com. We're starting the year off right. You guys know the big news. We're giving away a Chevy. If you don't know by now, I don't know what you're doing, because you should be entered by now. It's so simple. It's so easy. You go to ChevyDriveChicago.com, and you can win the car that you want. You get to pick it, win it, drive it. So many great cars to pick from in the Chevy lineup. There's one that's perfect for you and what you need. If you need a trucking and depend on, pick the Silverado. Ready to go EV, the Equinox EV is perfect for you. If you want an SUV, the Blazer or the Equinox is what you need. I mean, Dave, can you tell people how simple it is to enter into this thing?
If you have 5 seconds, which you do, everybody does, then head over to ChevyDriveChicago.com and pop in your name, your email, and you're good.
Pretty much, yeah. There's maybe like
I did it for my fiance.
Yeah,
We could use another car.
Exactly. Why not? So go do it. Entering is easy. Like I said, go to ChevyDriveChicago.com to enter to win. Hit that like little banner ad before it moves. In the meantime, go shop your pick at your local Chevy dealer today. The official partner of the Chicago Bears. Go buy a Chevy. Also, guys, this episode is brought to you by Kraken, the official crypto platform of Barstool Sports, and the platform to use to keep investing simple. Here's the deal. You don't need 5 different apps to manage your money. Stocks on one thing, crypto on another, checking prices in 3 different places. It's exhausting. Kraken puts it all in one place. Crypto and stocks together on a platform that actually works. Over 13 million people use it because it's easy, secure, and doesn't overcomplicate things. Here's what you get. 350 plus cryptos to trade, 11K plus equities, including stocks and ETFs, recurring buy so you don't have to think about it, rewards for holding certain assets, geo restrictions do apply, up to $200 when friends sign up. Terms and conditions also apply on that. One app, simple in and out. Kraken's giving you $25 in Bitcoin. New users go to kraken.com/barstool. Use code barstool25 when you sign up. Deposit and trade $100. Boom, $25 in Bitcoin. Done. Securities and brokerage services offered by Kraken Securities LLC members. FINRA SIPC digital asset services offered by Payward Interactive Incorporated. FINCEN registered money services business, not a member of the FINRA SIPC and not FDIC insured. Without further ado, the Fight Squad draft. Think of it 5v5 v5 like I said. I'm on the clock. I mean, yeah, I'm taking fucking Superman. You can't defeat him.
Way to go, Rudy. Way to tip the pick there.
Superman was not going to be on your board.
No, truly he was. Because
Eddie
if you
would
know,
have never thought of Superman.
if you know anything about Superman, you know that they can't even make fucking movies about the guy because he just basically can't be defeated. They finally made a decent one for the first time in like years last year. It was actually pretty good, but it's been a cardinal flaw in movies is that like Superman's hard to depict.
That's why I don't like Superman movies. It's like not even interesting.
I'm not
and the only thing he's bad against is a rock.
Yeah.
Is that
I love Superman. I love everything about Superman. I know people say it's hard to make. I just like Superman being Superman, saving a lady in an alleyway, getting mugged. I just like to see Superman saving people. I think it's awesome.
Did you see the movie or no? The last year?
Yeah. The James Gunn one. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Did you like when he
Loved
saved
it.
the squirrel?
Yes, like exactly that. Like Zack Snyder's Superman did nothing. Zack Snyder's Superman just flew through buildings and destroyed cities. Like I like when he saves little squirrels like that. To me, that's perfect soups.
Yeah.
Soups.
That was a controversial scene. Or a polarizing scene, I should say. Yeah, you didn't know that's like the big problem with Superman?
So very dumb question. I'm not into superhero movies too much. I enjoy them when I see them typically, but don't really know the plots. Kryptonite's the Rock?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Kryptonite was just like a overarching thing. I didn't know it was an actual physical rock.
Yeah.
Does that not kill him?
It makes him very weak.
Okay, but you can't kill Superman. It's
Yeah, you
like
It's like
question.
if you were fighting Kimbo Slice and someone gave him heroin beforehand,
okay.
and he's just sort of like loping around.
Yeah. Just all doing the Crip Walk. Is that what it's called? Or the Fent Walk? The Fent Walk.
Fent walk, yes.
Yeah, the Fent Walk.
Yeah.
If he is undefeatable, should he be the Michael Jordan of the NBA draft and be undraftable?
I mean,
I think there's an argument.
No, I just think it's a kind of fucking lame pick.
Someone should take Kryptonite.
I was thinking about it.
I don't
just
know
to
enough
fall
about
over
Superman.
me.
There's got to be villains in Superman that
It's
have
like Lex Luthor, right?
Lex Luthor, but he always gets dicked down by Superman.
Well, you could take like Bizarro Superman, I guess, but that's just stupid.
There's some alien race like from Krypton or something that like just make crystals. I don't know. I don't know enough about Superman. We can research live on the fly, right?
no.
Oh
No.
fuck!
You can't.
My list is
It's not an open
great.
book. It's not an open book test.
Tommy, you're up.
So yeah, I mean, I wanted Superman. I mean, I guess I'll take the Hulk if we're talking fights. That's like his whole thing. I think that's like the only one. There was like a comic once or something like Superman versus the Hulk. Like one of the only people that can kind of go toe to toe with Soup. Yeah, I mean the Hulk. I'll make you got to get him angry, and he's huge. I mean, he's like that's his whole thing is fights. So
How would
I'll go with the
you,
Hulk.
if you're the coach, how do you get the Hulk angry? How would you do it,
I
Tommy?
start fucking his girl right in front of him.
Yeah,
That way Tommy gets to have some fun too.
yeah. Twist his nipples. Be like, come on,
Yeah.
you pussy.
The Hulk was one of the first people I thought of when the topic was announced.
But he got sunned by Thanos.
I didn't see it, so he did.
Is that the Avengers?
Yeah.
Like bad.
Oh,
Actually,
I mean,
saw that
listen,
one. It was a good movie.
Thanos needs his Infinity Stones, and I don't know if the Infinity Stones are getting drafted.
true. But he only had.
cross
I
off
think he only
Thanos.
had, I don't think he only had 2 at that point, and he still bitched the Hulk.
Well, you better draft some Infinity Stones if you're taking Thanos.
But I'm thinking this is like you're in the Coliseum. Like the Hulk is a great get off the bus guy.
Yeah. Well,
He's plug and play.
You see Hulk come into that Coliseum.
if he's angry.
Yeah, true. You know, but he didn't draft Bruce Banner. He drafted the Hulk.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, he's getting.
Aren't they the same?
No, Bruce Banner's he's the suit. And then
Kind of a similar plot to.
Superman, Clark
Yeah.
Kent.
Yeah.
pretty similar.
It is kind of.
I agree.
Yeah, it's almost
Oh,
like that's
yeah,
like the
duh.
majority of superheroes is they have 2
No,
identities.
I'd actually say the Hulk's the most different. Like he's the only one that doesn't have like a secret identity. I mean, I guess he does, but it's like he can't just become the Hulk with a uniform.
Yeah.
Good pick, Dave. You're up.
I'm trying to do my hardest just to go down the list and drafting superheroes from movies.
I'm not. To be clear, I'm not drafting all superheroes. I don't think.
No, I'm trying my hardest to avoid them because it just makes it a lame draft, in my humble opinion.
Should we
And-
do only one superhero per team? Am I
don't
allowed
hate
to
that.
say that? I don't want to.
No. I don't hate that rule.
We can if you want. Sure.
I don't want to mess up your guys'
It's up to
thing.
you. It's up to the consensus.
I think that's fun.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm not gonna go superhero right now. I'm gonna go with. I'm in the middle of my 50th rewatch of Game of Thrones right now, so I'm gonna go with the Mountain.
Ooh,
He
okay.
can
Not bad.
squash your fucking head
Not-
with his
not bad.
hands.
Not bad.
I like that. He died at the end, right?
Yeah, in a fight with his brother. I mean, you assume he died,
In,
but
in the show,
I think it's assumed he died with his brother when he fell out of the Red Keep when it was on
Yeah.
fire.
also the Red Viper killed him technically, and he got brought.
I don't
back.
think. I think that he was just comatose, and they kept him alive just so they could kill
Yes.
Tyrion,
Yes. So they he got
which kind of turned
he-
him into a superhero.
I mean,
a little bit.
So that's
he
your
kind of
superhero.
beat him in that, and then Mr. Martell started pimping it.
Yeah, right. No, he got cocky. Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried to walk it off.
Can
and
be beat. He can be
missed a
beat.
base.
Yeah.
So which version are you taking?
The post
The
surgery
Dead-Eye guy?
Yeah, with the blue face and
Yeah.
Was the Viper Pedro Pascal's character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pimp.
And then he kills him, right?
He
Oh,
smashes
he
his head.
Yeah,
brushes
that's
his
right.
head,
Yeah.
That was
bisexual head like
brutal
Yeah.
Yeah.
episode.
Also, was that his? I thought that was his sister.
That he was fucking?
That he was fucking.
No, that's Jamie's thing.
That's every other character in the show.
Exactly. That's
No.
why I just assumed it was his sister. 'Cause
That's
I'm
his-
like, what is with you? And then I'm like, wait a minute.
That's his paramour, as they say.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like his
Wait, I
concubine.
thought Pedro Pascal does fuck his sister.
It's just an easy assumption to make because, like Ryan
Not
said,
a sister?
it's not his sister. I just found that out, and like I said, it's like the millionth time I watch a show. I always assumed it was his sister. Big fan of the Sand Snakes, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them in particular. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a great pick for this draft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chief, you're up.
I'll go another superhero. I'll take Batman. So he's like the most regular guy, but he's got all this sweet toys. And then he just whips ass. Every time he's surrounded by guys, he just whips everyone's ass. So I'm happy to have Batman here 4th overall as a superhero. There's other ones, but I don't like the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like Batman?
I like Batman, but if you're gonna go Batman, I think you maybe hold him in your pocket a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, personally, he's my favorite superhero. But in terms of like raw ability, I mean, the reason I like him the best is because he's just a rich guy.
Yeah, but he kicks ass.
Like,
it's bold to make your superhero pick a guy that has 0 superpowers.
That's the thing. He's very, very mortal.
His brain he's never been beat.
Yeah, he has. He was beating the last Batman.
Yeah,
well, I didn't finish watching that.
I mean, Bane treated him like a slinky.
Yeah.
Well, all right, moving on.
You didn't see the last one?
No, I never.
I mean,
the trilogy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Did you see the Robert Pattinson one?
No.
Whoa.
Now,
Robert Pattinson's one of those guys I just don't like.
I fucking hate his guts too.
What?
For no reason at all.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
have-
great movie.
Was it?
The one with
The Batman with Robert Pattinson is so good.
Thank you, Tommy. It's fantastic.
I thought it was bad.
Real? Oh,
Yeah.
You have a small brain, so.
I didn't like it.
No, it was a good movie.
And the one with Ben Affleck was just fucking god awful.
Well,
that was
that one
terrible.
is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is objectively terrible.
Yeah, I thought the villain's really good. The Penguin.
Maybe I'll
they made
watch
a whole
it.
spin-off on it.
If
Yeah.
sometimes it takes me a few times to watch a movie and enjoy it, like in Glorious Bastards. I couldn't stand it the first time I saw it. Now I love that movie.
I got a couple of those. Prometheus, I hated the first time I saw it, and then I loved it later.
Mm-hmm.
I love Batman, best superhero movies, but I think maybe a bit of a reach there.
Yeah, you can kill him with a fucking slit to the jugular or a shot to the fucking head. Easy peasy, done.
He would have
out.
seen it coming, dude. If it was that easy.
It's hard to argue with.
Yeah.
Does he have eyes in the back of his head?
This is I love
His
that.
reflexes are insane.
He's
I think they're just very human reflexes.
No.
He's not some super athlete.
No,
Come on,
no. Dude. He's under the tutelage of Ra's al Ghul.
But
Of course.
this is a deep draft, so like you can't come back. So I'm interested to see where you go because you got the tilt face on right now. So that's why
I'm tilting.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Rudy.
The rest of mine are like mortals.
Yeah, they kind of. Well, yeah, they have to be. Wait, so I go 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go with kind of chalk a superhero that's gonna go toe to toe with these guys. I'm gonna go with Thor.
Okay.
You know,
Batman's got something for Thor.
he was able to go toe to toe with the Hulk in Ragnarok in a Coliseum, actually. Eddie
Okay.
held his own against him. Also, would have killed Thanos if he aimed for the head.
You will have to draft the hammer separately.
That's a ridiculous.
He was so mad.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
Does he always have that on him?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he does.
Mjolnir, and then he gets the axe too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's his thing. So,
Have you seen all the Marvels?
not after Endgame, I kind of trailed off. I watched a little bit of Loki and stuff, but it unfortunately just kind of got a little bleh.
Yeah. Well, you see,
They're
you're,
cash grabs. Just
I know a good
spit 'em
amount
out.
about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. So you're confident in saying that Thor was the best superhero available?
I think he's the best available. I mean, there's probably like the Marvel nerds. I mean, like there's Galactus and there's like, you know, all these sort of crazy ones, or Gore the God Butcher. Like it's just like kind of, I don't know. Thor is just like the brand.
Dave just wrote down Gore the God Butcher.
No, I didn't.
I mean, there's like the Silver
I don't even know who
Surfer
that
or
is.
like Captain Marvel. Even like in terms of power, like these nerds. I could have even gone fucking Darth Sidious from Star Wars, who apparently is like way better than Darth Vader. I don't know. There's all these crazy things. Like people in the comments will let us know for sure.
Like, oh, you should have taken this guy.
Yeah.
All right, Thor's your first pick. Now, what's your second pick?
All right. So superheroes off the board. I'm gonna go with a scrappy guy, utility player, Nate Diaz.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right.
Because this is a utility, any environment, good locker room guy. We could be fighting in a ballroom. We could be fighting in an arena. We could be fighting in a 7-Eleven. He's still going to be like, fuck you, man. And he's just going to take a bajillion punches and not even care.
Are you a UFC guy?
Kind of. Not. I don't know much about it. I'll watch it.
So I'm like an addict now, but I didn't become one until the pandemic, and I missed the Nate Diaz era, and I really, really wish I would have been as big a fan then as I am now, because he just was everything I see of him is just awesome entertainment.
Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog. He's like zero athleticism, but his jaw in the fights I've seen and like the show he puts on, he's like the coolest fucking.
What are you
guy.
laughing at?
Nothing.
So as a UFC
What's the
knower, is that a good pick?
Why is he laughing?
I-
Why is he laughing at you?
I don't know what.
I'll tell you after. You did the parrot thing again. He says junkyard dog. You say junkyard dog.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
He's an agreeer.
Yeah.
He agreed with a good point I made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is a good pick because he's the type of guy that makes you realize movies can be kind of real. Like if you watch a movie and someone takes a beat and it's like, dude, that guy, there's no way that's true. Nate Diaz could get his fucking ass kicked relentlessly and just still be standing.
I totally agree with that. He is like a movie. Like in Southpaw, like any boxing movie, they start the first scene, they're getting hit with like 17 combos that would kill anyone else.
Yeah.
And then the old coach comes, he's like, you got to stay in the fight. He's like, I'm just getting warmed up. And it's like, you would be dead in real life.
Yes.
But that's actually Nate Diaz.
Yes, he just will.
It is. It's funny to imagine Nate Diaz telling like Thor, "I got this round." Like Thor's just sitting there ready with his hammer.
Give him the arm bar.
Nice hammer, you pussy. Yeah, you'd be great.
His like I'm not the biggest UFC guy either, but I feel like I've seen all of his press conference clips because he's just so fucking funny without trying. Yeah.
Like just gets wailed on, man.
Yeah.
And just doesn't go down.
Nobody even knows what a gazelle is, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's always been like this, but the last interview I saw, because he was rumored for the White House card, and the last interview I saw of him, he like can't even speak anymore.
Really?
Yeah, he was like slurred speech. I'm assuming
he's always
hitting
kind
the
of
head.
He's always kind of.
Is that's what I'm asking? Has he always been?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chief, you're up.
I'm going the UFC route too. I'll take John Jones, greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah,
so
that Bones probably would have been a better pick, but
nah, for vibes, Diaz.
well, listen for this fight crew, I don't think they're piss testing. So
True.
John Jones is kind of a twat.
That's all right. We're just need him to whip your ass.
Yeah, best to ever do it though.
No, John Jones is such a monster, though. Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. He's the best ever. So, like, I mean, I feel better about him walking out of the tunnel over Batman.
John Jones might kick Batman's ass.
He
Totally
might.
kick his ass.
He might use Batman as a weapon.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that in the next Batman movie. Just John Jones is the villain. I think John Jones might win.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, but then I don't know. Like, is he gonna show up?
No, he'll show up. Dude, the guy loves a fight. He's been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah, but when he's never you never know if he's gonna fight until he walks through the cage. Like, it could be
He shows up.
20 minutes before, and you don't know where that guy is.
That's all right.
Yeah, you might end up like Raiders ownership with AB, just being like, he's gonna come.
Yeah, he is Mr. Unreliable.
Yeah.
Nah, if
He's
you tell him it's in the
blimp.
Coliseum, he's coming to the Coliseum.
He is the first real locker room question mark we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, total locker room question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Do you want like a coherent locker room for a group of fighters?
Well,
I got plans for that later on.
I think you're forming a team. Like, there's going to have to be some strategy involved. Like,
It's fair.
you know, you got to consider all avenues.
Mhm.
I almost think you want them you want them gearing up in the locker room, going at each other already, so they're ready to fucking smash some skulls out in the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dave, you're up.
I am going to go with, I think Rudy's the only one who will appreciate this one. I'm going to go with Master Chief.
Oh, I would not have thought of that. Okay. I mean, he is a genetically modified human.
is
Humongous from
Master
Halo.
Chief from Halo, the video game.
But is this then a superhero?
I was thinking more like
it's
Batman, Superman.
It's borderline.
Yeah.
It's borderline, but I don't think he's a superhero.
Okay.
No,
I don't think.
I don't know
think
enough
it is.
about it.
It's. I mean, you can make the argument that Captain America is similar, genetically modified super soldier.
Yeah.
Actually, almost
Well, Captain America is definitely a superhero.
Well, that's a one-of-one copy of Master Chief in theory.
What makes this guy good?
He is.
Well, he's like a robotic human.
He's
You
a
know who he is?
genetically enhanced soldier.
I just looked him up. I mean, yeah, I've seen him in
Yeah,
commercials.
of course. Yeah, you know,
Yes.
I don't know how
Who
to.
he is.
I don't know how to judge this one. I mean, like I don't. Who cares? I mean, well, so you're
He's
going.
like you said, this is the best way to describe
Well,
him. He's a
actually-
genetically modified super soldier. So if
I mean, Dave didn't take a superhero with the Mountain.
Yeah, he did. He took like the re-engineered guy.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
not-
like magic.
actually, yeah, no. I mean, the Mountain I wasn't counting as a superhero.
Yeah, so we can count Master. I would be fine with that. I'm fine. With
I wasn't drafting him as my superhero.
So then is Batman a superhero or is he immortal?
He's but
Hour
like
in the weeds.
he's a superhero.
he's a superhero.
You gotta, yeah.
You're the only one that could actually make this call on Master Chief.
Am I really?
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be that.
I
guy.
knew they wouldn't know it. So you,
I think since
Lance,
we took-
do you know it?
Yeah, I know it. I guess like I hadn't seen like a comparison to Captain America. I guess Captain America is defined by a superhero because of what we know, the comic books and stuff.
Yeah, right.
I was almost thinking instead of superhero, it's someone who has fictional non-human powers besides like super strength. Like maybe the Hulk, because like Superman can shoot lasers out of his eyes. The Hulk is just fucking strong, like the Mountain and a lot of these guys. Like maybe you only get one person as opposed to superhero, but with like truly fictional
I think we
powers.
should start that in the third round.
Oh, that's convenient.
Well, I mean, half the second round's already done.
I mean, you could take him anyways. It's not like you don't have a superhero.
it's like I know.
He's got.
I think
if
he relies
gets-
on using a gun.
It's a
I think that's
very
big thing.
fine line between superhero and not for him. It's like a weird case because
Say no.
he has superhero powers, sure, but it's not
I would say he's
like
not a
your
superhero.
comic book superhero.
I would
you
say
know?
no, yeah, just because he's not Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that- yes.
Just give it to him.
Exactly. Is it a good pick or not, though, Rudy?
I mean, it's a first-person shooter game, so he's mostly with guns and everything. But I mean, back against the wall, there's no one better.
Yeah, but we're slappers only right now.
And so fist to fist, I don't know. Does he have his suit?
Yeah, he has a suit.
Yeah, it's a suit.
So yeah, I mean, you got to imagine hand-to-hand combat. He's good. We don't have as much tape on him like Nate Diaz, but
we don't have.
but you got to assume like the guy
I
that
mean,
saves
just-
the galaxy is pretty good at fighting.
Just the like I don't think a spinning back fist from John Jones is doing an ounce of damage on Master Chief.
What about a kick?
I guess we're gonna find out.
He's got like Krypton plated armor.
I mean,
His heel goes
you get.
right
I
through
mean,
you.
I might have to go Dagestani because everyone needs to breathe.
Yeah.
And put that boa constrictor. If Khabib takes his back, I don't care how big and strong you are.
That's true.
Tightens the screws on you,
Mhm.
lights out.
All those Dagestanis.
Yeah.
Tommy, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a guy who might also be considered. I mean, locker room issue in crimes for sure, bad guy, but he's funny in movies sometimes. I'm gonna take Mike Tyson. If we're talking just brawlers, pure brawlers. One of the greatest boxers, one of the greatest punchers ever. Him and the Hulk. You got him and the Hulk coming at you. Good fucking luck. So I'll take prime Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Ah,
Hold
see,
on,
that's
hold
the
on,
caveat
hold on.
that he
Yeah.
threw in there.
Exactly. I was
What?
gonna say.
You watched the Jake Paul fight, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Between him and he is like I love watching Tyson clips. Tyson now is he like can hardly walk. He's so arthritic.
Well,
and,
no
like,
shit.
I mean,
I thought it was just obvious that it's like the prime.
Yeah,
version.
I kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
Okay.
I mean,
Because if we're taking,
how old
if
is
we're taking-
Thor?
Yeah, like are we taking prime Thor? Fucking yeah, like
Come on,
Yeah.
you can't be doing this.
yeah, you can't. You can't. He gets,
okay,
he
all
gets
right,
prime.
all right.
You got you slid. You should not have got Master Chief in the Mountain, but we're gonna allow it. It's fine.
Why
I mean,
not?
the Mountain's fucking dead. So then you have a dead body.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I got Prime Mountain
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
when
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
after he was squashing heads. See, like he could squash heads before he even got that surgery thing.
Yeah, but we got to give
Yeah,
him.
but
We
I'm
got to
saying
give
if
him.
we're
We got to give
talking
him prime. I
Current
think.
versions, the
Yeah.
Mountain is currently dead, so you would have a dead body.
We're not talking though. We're not talking current
Okay,
versions.
so I got prime. Mike
and we don't
Tyson.
even know if he technically died. We saw him fall into the fire. We don't know if he died.
He gets
I
prime
don't-
Mike Tyson.
what is Dead Man Never Die?
That's
Yeah.
not him, but
Ironborn.
Yeah.
Ironborn. Yeah,
I know.
Nice, dude.
Nah, thank you.
I got my.
I think it's a great pick because Mike Tyson is not just a stand-up fight. Like he's not just a boxer. Like he only did that because those were the rules of what he did. Like he bit Holyfield's ear off. Like that's the
Right.
type of shit
Yeah.
he's bringing to a no holds barred fight.
Oh, he's a sick puppy.
yes.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
Nothing he won't do.
And even
I've got some dogs in my locker. Dogs.
Even the I think it was when he was prepping for the Roy Jones exhibition a few years ago, and the clips came out of him hitting the bag. You're like, holy fuck! And he was still like 60 years old and terrifying.
I saw it was a clip of one of his trainers saying, "Dude, that clip's a little old."
Well,
It was posted like way after it was recorded.
still,
Prime Tyson is Prime Tyson. Scariest fucking dude to ever walk
Good
the
pick.
planet.
Hey guys, let's take another break because I want to talk about Roback. It's officially April, and that means obviously the Azalea collection is here and it's ready to go. It's awesome. It's one of the sharpest drops that Roback does.
I can't wait to show up to our mini golf wearing nothing but Roback.
Yeah, it's so good. It brings the firepower that you need. It's in multiple colors plus new designs and products. They also got the collegiate line that's ready to go. Really nice. I see people rocking the Notre Dame one more than anything.
Yeah.
I feel.
Seen a little too much of the Michigan one, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, it is the season. So finally, Roback also dropped their first sports shirt and sweater polo, and I'm here for it. If you're looking to freshen up the date night fits, these two are worth a shot. The sweater polo has this great stretchy fabric, and the sports shirt is the softest, most comfortable, nice and casual shirt out there. Use code DOG on Roback.com for a generous 20% off for all new customers through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all polos, hoodies, sports shirts, and more with code DOG. Go check out Roback, guys. I'm not lying when I tell you that code expires at the end of the week. It actually does. So get it done tonight. Don't let that thing expire. Use code DOG on Roback.com. Get that 20% off. Also, guys, Magnolia Pictures, from the creator of John Wick and Nobody, comes the new movie Normal, a double-barreled shotgun blast of pure mayhem for Sheriff Ulysses, played by Bob Odenkirk. A new job as temporary sheriff in a quaint town of Normal, Minnesota was meant to be a welcome respite from recent troubles. But when a botched bank robbery interrupts the peace, a dark secret is exposed, and Ulysses discovers that the town is anything but its namesake. Suddenly, everyone is trying to shoot the sheriff, and he has to rely on his wits and some crooks if he is to survive the night. And that's all before the Yakuza shows up. Starring Bob Odenkirk, Henry Winkler, and Alina Headley. See it in theaters starting on April 17th. I like that.
That
Bob
one looks
Odenkirk,
kind of sick. Bob Odenkirk. You
Henry
got
Winkler.
I believe Lena Headey is Cersei, correct? I think that's Lena Headey, and then
Let's
obviously
look that up. Let's look that up, Dave.
I'm fairly certain it is. That looks like a star-studded cast, and I'm excited for that one. Bob Odenkirk's a great actor.
Let me tell you something. Dave nailed it.
Hell yeah, Dave.
There
Let's
you go, Dave.
baby.
Hey, Dave, save those for the dozen.
I'll try to. I am in the midst of a Game of Thrones rewatch right
beautiful. Good job, Dave. Genuinely. Yeah, go check that out. I mean, I'm going to check it out. You guys know.
Oh yeah, that's. If you could tell me Odenkirk, I usually show up.
He's good. He's awesome.
Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
All right.
Naperville.
Go check it out. Yeah, Naperville.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Actually, I believe Cicero. Both. Born in Cicero, grew up in Naperville.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Again, Dave.
Right.
Just keep these facts. Keep them.
All right, go check it out. I debated him next. But I obviously like Dave took the mountain. I want the action heroes, and I'm gonna take his best role. I'm taking the Terminator.
There you go.
I want Arnold on my board. I think the Terminator.
Wait a second, though.
What?
You're just taking Arnold.
Oh, the Terminator.
I thought we can't have. That's a superhero.
No, it's not.
What the fuck?
He's as much of a superhero as Master Chief.
So I think we have to make some sort of like fictional
if it's a
character.
Marvel or DC superhero, like
Yeah, that's
the first superheroes you think of, like if
Bro, that guy's a robot.
Yeah, but he's fucking.
You got Superman
awesome.
and a robot?
You're gonna argue?
he's not a robot, what is he, Rudy?
He's a cyborg.
Cyborg. Thank you.
I don't
fuck
know
is
as
the
much about
difference?
Terminator.
He's elite.
He's got a metal face.
He regenerates.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Terminator's a great pick.
I think it's a great pick.
Yeah, to be honest, that's what I was thinking with this draft. Like, you should draft like people that are mega heavy hitters. Like, like John Jones is gonna get smoked by fucking Superman.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm looking at Nate Diaz way different now.
I wish I would have ripped apart the John Jones and Nate Diaz picks more.
No, but you need dogs. As I'm taking a UFC guy next.
I still feel good about Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I don't care. He could take the Terminator.
Yeah, no, Terminator. You never seen Terminator, Rudy?
I've seen it. I just
Yeah.
don't know as much about like his
now you're talking T1.
attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like obviously, there's a ton of different Arnold roles I could have taken. I might have taken Arnold, the strong man in general, the real guy. But
Is he a fighter?
I don't know.
He's got popcorn muscles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't think I know what is a popcorn muscle.
It means
Popcorn muscles means they're just for show, but not actual strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terminator's a fucking beast.
Yeah. I like the pick. I'm not the one trashing it.
Yeah.
I'm not trashing it on its merits. I'm trashing it because it feels a lot like Superman.
Well, I think the Marvel DC thing was we just don't want a whole superhero drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree with that.
So are we defining superhero as just Marvel and DC?
Essentially.
basically?
I think so. I think that's the easy way to do it for
Essentially.
this hour and a half.
So, yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts on the Terminator? I'll also make my next pick.
No, it's a good pick, Ed.
And I guess before you do, is there any, because this is like, we've gone through 2 rounds, is there any other rules we want to establish now? Does everyone have to have no fictional powers from here, or is just we're sticking with the superhero rule?
All right, here's an outlandish one. Can I take T-Rex from Jurassic Park, or does it have to be like a humanoid type thing?
I think you can take the T-Rex.
I was thinking you could take the
I'm
T-Rex.
almost thinking we just make this like the lines are so blurred that we can't even see them.
That's why I was thinking wild card. Every round is a wild card.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm going to take a real person. We just shitted on UFC and, combat sports, like non-fictional people, but you brought him up. I'm taking Khabib. Khabib's I think he's my GOAT. And I think you need a guy like him who could just hold someone on the ground while someone else gets the finishing kill.
It's a good. It's a
He
good
should be able to
spread
get
of
the
skills.
Hulk in a chokehold, I'm sure.
I honestly think he could. I mean, he is a.
But
he is
he's choking somebody out, and the mountain comes in and squashes his brain like a melon.
Yeah, there's got to be some strategy there, right?
Yeah.
You about to say strategery?
He might, but he might not.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like Khabib is a unsolvable problem.
He really is. Have you ever seen him fight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely watched the last McGregor. I've seen a couple others.
he's unbelievable. Like that's how you get Thor. Like you gotta, get him in a Kimura, and then whatever, and have the Terminator come up and curb stomp him or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like fighting a little tiny spider with arms that just like constrict.
Yes.
With a chin strap beard.
It was either Khabib or Islam. I saw something the other day. They had all the most UFC fighters do the grip strength PSI test thing, and the highest was, it might have been Curtis Blades actually, and then but Khabib. It was either Khabib or Islam just blew every one of them out, all the heavyweights out of the water. His hands are that strong.
Freak, dude.
Yeah,
It's wrestling fucking bears.
Yeah. Like he never would have lost.
Yeah.
Like never.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Um,
He couldn't hit though, really.
No.
Like
but
Islam might have been the one guy.
He's a fucking python.
yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna nitpick his game though, he didn't have the best stand-up boxing.
Didn't need it.
No, he didn't need it. Obviously, never lost. He never
need it.
Yeah.
No, never lost.
never lost. Yeah.
Did he ever get close to losing?
Not to my knowledge, no. I mean, he beat the absolute fuck out of McGregor.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Oh, what's his name? When McGregor was supposed to fight him the day when he threw shit at the bus, someone filled in for Connor. I'm blanking on who it was, and he actually fought him decently, put up more of a fight than people thought. I got to look it up.
I think Islam's only been knocked down once too, and it was by Volk. And Islam's also undefeated. Nevertheless, Khabib,
it's a bad mamma jamma.
bad fucking. He was so good.
Yeah.
Retired in his prime too.
It was Al Iaquinta. That's who it was. Actually, fought him decent. Tommy, you're back.
All right, so I'm going to go with fictional character, but no superpowers, not a superhero, but just a stone cold killer. I'm going to take John Wick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the greatest action heroes ever. I only watched the first John Wick movie a few months ago for the first time.
So did I.
Blown away by him. Got to take John Wick.
But the biggest thing about John Wick, though, Tommy, is his aura.
Right. I think his aura can fear, especially if someone steals his dog on the other team beforehand or kills the dog. We're dealing with a real maniac here. So I love my John Wick pick.
Never seen those movies.
I
feel like I'm missing. There's been
lethal.
4 of them?
4 or
He's
5,
lethal, but if someone gets the gun off him, he gets real human.
I've seen the first one. I'm assuming they're all pretty much the same movie. Just a lot.
I haven't seen all of them. I thought
and punching in martial arts.
Yeah,
and stuff.
he's just he's. I don't want to tip pick here, but like think of that genre of movie, that genre of action hero. He's like all those guys, but I think he might be the most skilled.
Yeah, I mean,
fair, Eddie?
Yeah. I think the problem is with him and Master Chief, same thing. Like you don't know how they are without their weapon. But
does he not have
Master Chief is
well then the fucking
like
Terminator doesn't get he gets his weapon.
I don't think he does.
Then you have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No,
he's a robot.
He's a robot though. He regenerates.
No, then you don't get him to be you don't get the robot version of him if John Wick can have a fucking gun.
I think John Wick has his concealed carry, and then
yeah, he does. He definitely does.
Whatever happens,
he probably got it through one of the security guards.
Whatever happens. If he doesn't get it, if he doesn't draw and he doesn't get it off, someone gets it off him. He gets it off. Like who knows?
He gets dually pistols in the fucking right. And John Jones, Nate Diaz, and Khabib are just dead right away.
Yeah.
John Jones is agreeing to the contract to fight in this 5v5 and then backing out last minute.
That's yeah.
John Jones will be there.
I don't even know if you like this pick that much, Tommy, yourself.
Excuse me?
Do you? I don't even know. I don't even know if you love this pick yourself that much.
So here's what actually just happened: is I just took him because I liked the pick.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like Chief took Batman, and then he realized, like, oh shit.
I don't regret it. I mean, if he doesn't have any weapons, that could be an issue. But I still think he's beating maybe some UFC fighters and boxers in hand-to-hand combat. He's that skilled. But he's getting weapons. If you're getting a robot.
I don't know. But I think you're right. He could probably hang with some of the wrestlers and boxers. Dave.
I'm going with it's a fictional character, but like no superhero powers, no nothing. He's just a guy. Wasn't a trained fighter, at least that I'm aware of. I'm going with Arthur Shelby. He's just a guy that will take orders, and if you direct him to go and kill someone, he will do it. If you direct him to go and punch someone in the nose, he will do it. He is loyal through and through, and he's just a guy that if I'm in a 5-on-5 fight, I want that guy on my side 100% of the time because he will have your back and he will fucking go until death if he needs to.
Kind of skinny.
Yeah.
Kind of mentally not all there.
I want that on my team. You just help sell my pick. I don't want a guy that's all there.
No, I mean, you talk about John Jones not showing up. Shelby might not show up.
Shelby always shows up. Are you kidding me?
I mean, he might. I mean, he had some.
He might disagree with you, but he will always in real life or not?
Well, both. Actually,
both. I know both.
Sadly,
yeah.
Did anybody see the movie?
No, that's why I asked that because I know he's not in it.
Not in it.
Yeah, because of real life shit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's Peaky Blinders, Tommy. I've never seen it, so I can't really comment.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, obviously he's not like. I think he boxes in the show.
I started it, but I haven't finished it.
All right, so you're the only one that can tell us if this is a good pick or not.
I don't love the pick. I don't love the pick. I mean, he does get into fights. He is like a boxer in one of the seasons, like an amateur boxer.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm not trying to just pick the same. Like, of course, I could go with like whatever video game.
Yeah, but what you got to tell us, what's his reasoning for being?
Because
what's his role? Like I gave.
He's
Dave
he's
cute.
the tough guy in the show. He's the tough guy brother. That's like the.
Yeah, but what's his role in your fight? Like, how is he helping the?
Dave wants to be friends with them. That's why he's here.
I kind of do want to be. I would love to be friends with Arthur Shelby.
That's why I said it.
Yeah,
he's a loose cannon.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon. Like if it's like, hey, I'll use this as the dude from the town when he's like, hey, we're going to get in a fight. Can't ask questions. He's like, whose car are we taking? That's Arthur Shelby.
Okay.
So just like fiercely loyal, will defend the family, and
he looks about
close to him.
5'9", 140, soaking wet.
Yeah, of course he's not going to beat a fucking superhero in a real fight. But like I said, I want to expand on just drafting the easy shit.
But
that's
but my point is, like, argue his role, Dave. Like
I just did.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, hey, you got that guy. You take care of him while we take care of whatever it is. He's coachable. He is always down for a fight. You got to watch. You would love P. It would be a top 10 show of yours.
I've heard that.
I've watched it 5-6 times too. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. Probably top 5 for me.
Hey, let's take one more break. I want to talk about Blue Chew. Guys, if your lady or your fella or that person that sends you an eggplant emoji at 2 a.m. is ready for better sex, then you should be too. That's where Blue Chew comes in. They have been on a mission for years to get you bricked up, build your confidence, and help you actually perform in the bedroom. Their new arousal-boosting formula, Blue Chew Gold, is helping millions of men have better sex in 2026. While most AD meds only focus on blood flow, Blue Chew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection. So you're not just physically ready, you are actually in the mood. This type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Level up with Blue Chew Gold. And we've got a special deal for our listeners right now. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get a third for free with promo code DOGWALK. That's promo code DOGWALK. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Chief.
Eddie, you inspired this one. I think you got the wrong Terminator. I'm taking T-1000.
Robert Patrick.
I don't know the actor's name, but I had like nightmares about that.
You're talking about the guy in the mall, the bad guy.
Yeah, he's everywhere. And the only way to kill him is to put him into molten hot steel. Mm-hmm. So, because he's another guy that has like liquid metal somehow in his body. He regenerates. He can run super fast. He can turn his arms into blades. Like the guy can do fucking anything. T-1000, that might be the pick of this draft. You got the wrong Terminator.
I disagree. I want Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold.
Fucking Robert Patrick.
This guy was dominating the entire movie. Arnold was running away until the very end. They just happened to be in like a steel plant.
He couldn't take out a kid in a VR headset.
T-1000, dude.
He couldn't take out the kid in a VR headset.
Well, it was fiction, dude.
Can you just ignore the fake parts of the movie, Ed?
And please listen to my fake fight scenario instead.
Yeah, T-1000. Unstoppable.
Great villain.
Yeah.
All-time great villain.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like,
dude.
What do you mean scary?
You don't think that guy was scary? You just like couldn't die? He was like the ultimate guy, like you just couldn't shake him. Couldn't get rid of him.
Yeah, I don't know if I was closing my eyes or having...
I had nightmares about that guy.
I guess you're just a gigantic pussy.
Perhaps.
I
know he's kicking Arthur Shelby's ass, though.
Rudy.
There's a lot of availabilities here. I'm realizing in hindsight, Nate Diaz was a crazy pick. But good guy. I'll take it. It's fine. But now I'm thinking actually strategy. I need some size. I was also thinking about the psychological warfare, maybe get Pennywise in the team, really freak people the fuck out.
I'd be freaked out.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go with Kratos from God of War. Literally God killer, God himself.
How do you spell that?
Kratos. Kratos. And then I'm going to stay on theme.
No, hold on. We got to break down this pick. I hate it. I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him either. Terrible pick. I don't care how good he is. I've never heard of him.
Yep.
I don't know what Kratos is either. I did spell it
yeah.
right, though.
It's the God of War.
I've unfortunately never heard of Kratos either.
Yeah. I mean,
Lance?
guys watching, guys in the comments.
I've heard of
back me up. They're going to back me up. I mean, this guy's a problem.
This is
He looks scary.
This is Goku Gate all over again.
Goku would be a good pick, actually.
Kendrick drafted him and something, and everyone just was like, dude, who the fuck is Goku?
I know. Well, I kind of did that. I was going to take Skarsgård's Radon from Elden Ring, but I figured that would be crickets here. So I went Kratos.
Yeah, all right. People could.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's going to be tough to win a vote when nobody knows who the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, dude, it won Game of the Year. You guys don't know what it is, but once you see the comments, they're going to be
It's like if we were doing like
Kratos.
a funniest people draft and someone's like, oh, my buddy Craig. You guys won't believe how funny my buddy Craig
Oh, and they're going to...
Like, he might be really funny, but no, like, you know, it's not gonna have mass appeal.
Yeah, no. I mean, yours is cool. Like, it's just like a billboard team. Mike Tyson, Hulk, John Wick. Smooth brain. I'm
a guy who likes the popular shit.
Yeah.
Because I was popular in high school and you weren't.
Kratos will pull John Wick's spine from his body and then floss with it.
Everything you're saying could be a lie, and there's literally no way to fact check it.
And then I'm going to stick with the Greek theme. I'm going to go Hercules.
Isn't he like known as being a good dude with like a noble heart?
Yeah. unlike your guys' teams.
Yeah, exactly. You want some guy that's probably going to be shaking hands with the enemy, like pregame.
Yeah, Kratos is also a fair but very effective fighter. He only fights if he needs to, but when they do, I mean, that's the thing is you have to respect the fight, and your guys' teams might turn on each other. They might get arrested. These guys, they fight and they understand the art of war. And I think that's something that's important to keep in mind, and it's a locker room thing. I mean, the teams that win the best, would anyone pick the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl?
I think a lot of
people did.
Yeah.
What?
They were one of the favorites.
Not before the season.
No, not before this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it's just the locker room vibe, the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you taking the animated Hercules?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the Disney one. That's the only one I can really.
Yeah.
That's the one I was.
Yeah, just Hercules.
Okay. All right.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Kind of one of those that is almost forgotten.
I've never seen it. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Oh, it
I
bangs.
think it's more just like it's a kids movie. We forget.
Yeah, but it
Danny
gets
DeVito,
out
right?
it gets outshined by like Little Mermaid and all the other like
Came
Lion
out
King.
when we're all within the same year.
Late
I think it
90s?
Came out like right when we all thought watching Disney movies was gay, even though we all secretly
No.
did.
Dude,
I don't know.
I didn't care at all. I had a Hercules pillowcase. I had a Hercules little
You're a little
plate.
younger than me.
Yeah, I was all team.
1997.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Damn. I would have guessed like 01.
Yeah, I was
So I
seven.
take that back.
His
Yeah,
girl,
I was
his
8.
girl was hot too. So hot.
Oh yeah, bad.
She
Have we ever drafted sexiest Disney princesses? I guess we
drafted
did cartoon characters. right?
cartoon characters. Yes. We've never done male though.
Was that where Nolligate came into play?
No. Not
No, that's years old. And that I get tagged in a new tweet every day. Someone goes viral for saying exactly what I said in different words, obviously. And people tag me and be like, "See, you called it." I'm like, "Yes, I did." Mm-hmm.
What's that word?
But I thought.
Indicated.
What do they say?
Oh, anthropomorphized.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
make
like-
them
You guys
look
ever
female.
done just like a hottest guys draft?
We've done a teen heartthrobs.
Yeah.
You should. I want to come back for hottest guys.
I will.
No girl guests on that one.
Yeah, no.
No, you
Hottest
can't.
Guys.
I said we were going to do hottest guy cartoons.
No, just a hottest
hot
guys,
dudes.
real fake cartoons. just
Tommy,
hottest men.
Feidelberg, and who would be the third guest on that? Or just
Chef
Tommy?
Donnie.
Chef. Well, then no, it would probably just be those two. Fights, feel like that's a fights draft for sure.
Why do you say Chef Donnie?
They always make fun of him for being
For a second, Chief, I thought you were starting your draft.
Yeah.
Tommy, I was like, oh my god.
You're up, Chief.
Lance, you can cut that part, make Tommy feel good.
Yeah.
All right, this is where you guys were saying, oh, you're going to need a leader. You're going to need a guy to organize, general. I'm taking Maximus, home field advantage if we're doing it in the Coliseum, a guy who had the strategy down. People instantly respected him, but he could handle his business too. The only time he died was when he got arrested by 1,000 guys, stabbed in the back pre-fight, and he still won the fight. So I'm taking Maximus, try get everybody on the same page. He's going to be my leader.
Wait, so Maximus is Russell Crowe, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. So if you want a good comparison, Maximus and Kratos pretty similar.
Okay.
Like in terms of disposition and view of the world. Heartbroken, doing what they have to do, but not liking it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except imagine if Maximus was a fucking god.
I'll have to imagine since
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
what I
anything
thought.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick. You
is.
gave good reasoning too. Being in the Coliseum would be
Yeah.
familiar
Yeah, it's a good home field advantage.
familiar
Yeah.
sight for sure. And just an angry guy.
He is an angry guy.
Yeah.
He's been,
Stoic, though.
And it's like, why?
yeah,
Like, why are you so mad?
he's been spurned.
Yeah.
Why are you so mad?
I'm being
Yeah.
sarcastic. That's what the emperors were like. What's your deal, dude?
What's your deal?
It's not even that big of a
Oh, we
fucking
murdered your son and raped your wife. Who
yeah.
cares? Get
Yeah.
over it.
Dude, I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, this isn't very chill.
No.
And I went outside.
Yeah.
It's like, this is sad.
Have you seen the second one yet or no?
No.
It
I
was
saw it.
so
It's
bad. It was so
Shit.
I didn't hate it.
I mean, it's fun.
But
It's a fun
The
movie.
first one doesn't mean as much to me as it does to other people. So
The first one is just a legitimately good movie.
It's
Yeah.
a-
I think
it's-
it won Best Picture.
yeah, it's just a good movie. The second one is like fun. Like I wasn't bummed leaving it, but it's not a good movie.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Great,
I agree.
great score in that movie.
Yeah, it was fun.
The second one or the
First one.
First
I never
one?
saw the second one.
Oh yeah. Dave,
Hans
you're up.
Zimmer, I think.
I got someone here that is a better mixed martial artist than any mixed martial artist already drafted, and all he has to do is plug his head into an outlet and learn it in like this. I'm going with Neo. He can dodge bullets. He can do the fucking little insane hand thing. He knows kung fu in the fucking shake of a lamb's tail. He knows all of the mixed martial arts if you want him to. All you got to do is be like, boop. You want him to be a Black Hawk helicopter pilot? Boop. He knows it. He is all-time powerful. I'm going Neo.
It was on my list.
It's not bad. I didn't think of that.
He can do the jumping thing across buildings.
You can do the jumpy thing.
Yeah.
Definitely can do that.
Damn, John Wick is fucked.
Now here's the thing, though. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all within the Matrix.
This is where this fight's taking place.
Oh,
It's in the Matrix.
No.
Yeah, it is.
no.
Yeah, it is.
We already
Yes,
determined-
it is. Yes, it is, Tommy Smokes.
We already determined that this was in the Coliseum.
We
Yeah,
literally
a
said
Coliseum
now.
inside the Matrix.
No, okay,
Can't-
now we're in the
No.
great philosophical debate. Like, are we in a simulation now? Are we currently in the Matrix? Are we not in the Matrix? We're going to go down the rabbit hole.
Do you think we are?
Like, actually,
Yeah, I feel like you
I
be
think
someone who does.
I actually do think there's a possibility. I would say it's a non-zero chance. That we
It
are.
makes more sense than what is just told to us.
And you know what got me there was playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Still-
It's.
Do you think it makes more sense that we're like a computer simulation?
I don't think it makes more sense. I just think it's a possibility.
That's what Chief said.
No, I think there's so many things that there are just no explanations for. Even things like evolution. Like there's no like fossil records of things making a jump from like single cell organisms to like
Evolution is one of the biggest loads of shit.
well, that's what I mean. Like but I think that there's all kinds of things like that where it's just like we've been told a thing, we're like, that sounds good, and then we just can't get like it doesn't make any sense. And then now we have like the new telescope where my whole life they're like, we know the universe is 13.6 billion years old. And then they have this new telescope and they're like, well, it actually might be double that, and we don't know if the Big Bang ever was a thing. So like
Call
they
it a
don't
hot take. I'm Team God. I'm a God guy.
I think that makes more sense than what we've been told too.
I think that makes more sense. Like people will look at you and they'll be like, "You believe in like a supreme being." It's like you believe that a speck of dust appeared out of nothing and exploded into everything that's ever happened. And we're the crazy ones.
Yeah,
but
I
here's the
agree,
thing.
Tommy.
If you believe in God, then you could argue you believe in the simulation theory.
I think
Because what did
That
God?
we're
What
his
did God?
simulation.
What
It's-
God? What
it's
did God make?
created
If
in
not
his
a
own
simulation.
image. Yeah.
All right, then fine. Then sure, if we're going by that Deafy.
And there might be multiple creations, Tommy.
Wait, Red Dead Redemption just because it was so realistic?
Yeah, it was just such an alive world that I figured that at this point of technology, it felt like playing the game had so many elements of it that were just ridiculously realistic, and like the way you interact with your environment, like you get wet and then you walk in the snow and then the snow goes down, or like all this like stuff freezes, you burn something, it stays burnt, yada yada yada. The world felt like so alive and real that I figured that like you take today's technology and extrapolate it, you could in theory make an entire galaxy or what have you in terms of like the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you're coding in the laws of physics, you're coding in all of the things that create a reality in a game. If you just expand that idea further, you could make the same argument.
Yeah, I don't
Do
know.
you think there's like actually some assholes sitting around a desk like this in some alternate universe that are just like looking at the world as if it's a sporting event?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It'd
Kind of
be
tight.
so hard to keep track of.
Where do you
Yeah,
guys
you
stand on
got
the
all
alternate the parallel universe? Like Schrodinger's cat to me is another crock of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Explain Schrodinger's cat in layman's terms to Ed first, Tommy.
Schrodinger's cat is basically, it was some physicist, Schrodinger's like, if I put a cat in a box and I leave him there for whatever, 2 weeks, in 2 weeks when I open the box, or before I open the box, the cat is either dead or alive, and there's two different universes that are created. One where I open the box and it's dead, one where I open the box and it's still alive. I think it's one universe where a fucking lunatic put a cat in a box for 2 weeks.
You know what? You make a lot of sense with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a.
But like at the same time, the butterfly effect kind of.
No, it's a philosophical question. It's sort of the same as like if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it make a sound?
Right.
I think it did.
It did, but the point is that you can't prove it.
All right, Tommy, who are you taking?
It definitely made a sound. I mean, while we're on the topic of God, I didn't want to do this pick earlier, and then Ed peeved me a little bit with when he was coming at my John Wick pick, and Rudy took Hercules, who was also on my mind. I was thinking Greek mythology. I'm just gonna take fucking Zeus. I think Zeus is. I'm not big on Greek mythology. I'm pretty sure Zeus is God. So that feels like a great leader to have in the locker room. And I'm pretty sure he's all powerful. So I'm going to take Zeus here.
He is all powerful, but you know who killed Zeus? Kratos.
Hercules?
Kratos.
Kratos killed Zeus?
Wait, how can you be a god if you're mortal?
Zeus is like both. Like he fucked. I think
Hercules is the both one.
No,
I know his is like it's like his baby mama's son.
Yeah, like he
stepped out on like
he's
Penelope
Hercules
or Pernephore or whatever the fuck her name
Persephone.
is. Persephone and
Hercules is
whatever.
his bastard.
Yeah, it's like
Zeus is a god.
Yeah, so he's
yeah, he's a god. So is Kratos.
But like,
Kratos is in your little video game. He killed Zeus, not in reality.
Yeah. No, I mean, but the reality of Zeus. So I thought you were Christian.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying I could make a video game that's like about Greek fucking mythology, and Zeus kills Kratos.
Yeah, and I could make a video game about a superhero god that kills exactly all the people on this list. What ifs?
Okay.
What aboutisms? Yeah.
Didn't he just like what was his thing? He just like threw lightning bolts and shit.
Yeah.
He's a big lightning bolt guy, as far as I know. I can't look any. I wanted to look more up, but I know we can't. But I'm pretty sure Zeus. God, white beard, lightning bolts. It's a pretty good guy to have.
It is a good pick, though.
Yeah, well, Christ is king, so I don't acknowledge him.
She's been listening to a lot of Candace Owens recently.
Yeah.
Should you talk about that?
Every time I see her pop up, she's saying Christ is king.
I should have read the Lesser Key of Solomon before this and fucking drafted some demons. King Pyman.
Eddie, back to you for the 4th and 5th round.
Oh yeah, that was a Tommy pick.
I'm taking Drago. Let's get back to some fucking blockbusters.
He's 0-1 in his fights, dude.
Yeah.
He's not 0-1. He fucking killed
The only
Apollo.
one that I'm aware of.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's right.
That was an exhibition.
He still killed
That was an exhibition.
He killed a guy with his fists.
Wait,
And then he
You're
got
taking the guy
beat by
that
a guy
loses to
half
Rocky?
his size. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost to
Okay.
Rocky, dude.
I'll just take the fucking.
Rocky ran in
Tommy,
the snow with
please.
some logs and
How
beat
about
his ass.
how about you use your brain one time that this is a crew? He is one guy in a crew. So Khabib is gonna fucking pull these guys down. He's gonna fucking. They're gonna be on their fucking hands and knees, and then Drago's coming with a fucking haymaker to crush their fucking brains in, Dave.
John Jones.
one of the worst picks I've ever heard.
This is an awful pick.
That's just false, and you didn't know it. Laughing.
He's known for losing.
He killed
This is
Apollo. How many
this
times?
this is a red Ed pick.
He's the
He just
only-
needs his commie in there.
He's the only guy.
Yeah. He needs his comrade in there.
He's like the most famous losing fighter in pop culture.
He killed a guy.
At least Mr. T was
You
1-1
just keep
against
going
Rocky
Over,
Yeah.
You keep glossing over the fact that he killed a guy.
in an
Okay.
exhibition.
It
All right.
doesn't matter.
Of course it does. Apollo was over the hill.
1,
it was
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Wait.
10,
All right, you can count to 10. We know.
11. Is Tyson, did he go to prison for murder? No.
No.
That
Rape.
was a joke. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
This is the worst pick of the draft.
14 other picks so far.
You don't even know
Yes.
half of the other. He would beat the fuck out of Arthur Shelby.
Yeah, he
that is
probably
true.
will.
He would beat
Yeah,
the
Arthur
fuck
Shelby.
out of Arthur
Sure.
Shelby.
Arthur Shelby is the worst.
If he might beat Arthur Shelby if Shelby doesn't stick a shiv in his neck first.
Drago's on steroids, dude. He's used to things getting poked into him.
So is the Mountain. So is Master Chief.
They didn't have,
so
the Mountain didn't have steroids.
it was a type. Maybe not by the book steroids, but he was definitely taking something to do that.
There's no anabolics there. There's no Belco, dude.
in Westeros.
I mean, they gave him an operation
Kidding
to
me?
turn him into what he turned into. Maybe it wasn't anabolic steroids,
That's
obviously, back in 10,000 BC Westeros.
This guy's acting like Victor Conti was back in his.
It was, they performed a surgery on him that was banned at the Citadel, you fucking clown dick.
Klondike is
He's
tough.
So
He's
you have
right about
steroids.
that.
I got something that was literally banned from fucking.
Drago's a horrible pick.
Yeah, it's
a horrible pick.
No.
picked a guy that's known for losing.
He would beat
mere
the fuck
mortal.
out of one of your guys. So what's your point for that?
Half your
Yeah,
Okay.
he would beat the fuck out of Shelby, but I think
okay. The Mountain's beating the fuck out of Khabib and Drago.
And Terminator and Superman are beating the fuck out of him.
I don't know if the Mountain can take Khabib. I mean,
I don't think so either.
Khabib was a 145 pounder.
He'd get him, dude.
but dude, look what Martel did to him. He's tiny. Everyone's tiny compared to him. Distance fighting. And then you close it.
Khabib
behind
had
him.
world-class
He's slow.
twitch
He's
and
slow.
athleticism.
The Mountain is slow. He's slow. Even Braun considered fucking taking him. He's like, I might be.
Braun
The Broken?
did not.
No,
That's
it's Bran.
Bran. Braun did not. He's like, I don't know if I can take him.
Yeah, but he said I might be
And
able to win.
in that exact moment, he's like, he's way faster than his size is.
Dave.
he does say that. He's like, he is quick, and
Yeah.
maybe if I can slow him down, I can beat him. But he even considered it. He's like, I could maybe, but I'm not gonna. And that's Braun, dude. That's a sellsword. That's Gen Pop.
You guys are acting like I took fucking Andrew Galata. That's bullshit.
I don't know if it's good or bad. I haven't seen the
Who's
Rockets.
that again?
He was a boxer who quit in like the second round.
Listen,
against
dude, I
him.
took Nate Diaz. Like, sometimes you take a guy you just want to have on the team.
Nate Diaz would kill Drago. Kill him.
I think
Yeah,
so
at least
too.
Nate Diaz, like we've seen him win fights. Drago was created to be. He's a made-up character whose purpose is to lose.
I don't know how many times I have to tell people that he killed someone in the first half hour of the movie.
Yeah, but it sounds
Yeah,
like
but-
it's just a plumber.
farewell
He-
against Zeus.
Yeah, well, Apollo Creed's not walking through that door
And
for
Apollo
any of
Creed's
us.
got a wooden hand and fucking.
Well,
ghost in
Arthur
his-
Shelby is, and he's fucking Papow is next done. Last pick of the draft, 5th round. I'm taking a horror guy who Chief and Dave are going to shit all over, but he doesn't die. It's fucking Michael
This
Myers.
pick stinks.
He doesn't die. He literally does not die.
I got shit on for this the first time he did this draft.
Who was it you just took? Sorry.
How?
I drafted Jesus and you got shit on me. I'm like, I took an immortal figure that can perform
Well, no,
miracles.
Jesus, I mean, kind of famously does die.
Did it again.
And he comes back from the dead.
Yeah, but he does. But like, he might come back days after the fight's already gone.
Yeah, 3 days after. Fair.
The fight
That's
will be-
like Jesus' whole thing is that he died.
You know what? Fair counter to what I just said, Tommy. But can he die now?
I don't know.
Now that he's risen?
Yeah, Michael Myers.
Speed's an issue.
I haven't touched up on my Bible knowledge
Speed might be an
recently.
issue.
Does he die a second time? How does the story end?
He ascends to heaven and
ascends.
seated at the right hand of the Father.
He ascends.
Yeah.
And then
And he'll come back to get us all one
He's
day,
coming
so.
back, and it's like he's actually for sure going to come back like soon.
It's yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Talk to me,
Yeah.
Rudy.
No, totally.
Tommy, you're up.
Third temple.
A bit of a risky pick here, but I want a golden boy we can all rally around, and I also want somebody who has some supernatural powers. And I'll be honest, it's been a couple years since I've seen the movie, but I'm pretty sure he's learning them and getting better. He's moving shit with his mind and stuff. I'm going to take Lisan Al-Gaib. I'll be taking Paul Atreides from Dune. He's a good little combat fighter, but he's also like, I'm pretty sure he's learning to move stuff with his mind and shit like that. Can I look up his powers now?
Sure.
Yeah, whatever. I thought about
Well,
that honestly.
No.
And I like Timothée Chalamet, and I just want him around.
Would he be in your hot dudes draft?
Yeah, he's going Play-Doh style.
So
He's like, I just
Timothée
want a
Chalamet's
little.
actually not my-
I
he's
want a
not my
cute boy
type.
around.
He's
Like-
not your type?
He's not my. I've always said like I would go for a huge hunking man. I would never go for a man that like if I was a girl, I'd have no interest in a guy like me. Like I would go for like absolute mountains of men. So
Tommy.
anyway, we can unpack that in the hot guys draft. But
This is a small tangent, but someone like you would have really appreciated it. When we were in Istanbul like a month back, a bunch of us got our hair cut, and Tyler Spade and Ben Klein were getting their hair cut in this barbershop together at the same time, and their barber, we all were in agreement. The entire 30-person group was in agreement, was the hottest dude we've ever seen. This random Turkish dude. The hottest guy we've ever seen. It'll be in the video. We all walked in, we're like, dude, that's the best looking dude I've ever seen.
Sometimes you got to appreciate beauty.
That's all it was.
And by the way-
that's all it was. It wasn't gay. It was just appreciating beauty
No.
when we saw it.
Dave, you're up.
Paul Atreides can see the fucking future, by the way. That's the big one I forgot. He can fucking see the future. That is ginormous for a fight. He knows what Superman's doing next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's nice. Dave.
I will go with the T-Rex.
Like you can't you have to be able to direct it.
No, the
He's
T-Rex,
going to be eating his own guys.
Yeah.
He's gonna get
No, he's not.
in the crowd.
You're not getting out of the tunnel.
You're not. It's not like a Cocker Spaniel. You can't make it sit.
You're telling me you can't train a T-Rex? If you work hard enough with it, you can train an orca whale or
You
shit like
just
that.
killed your whole team in the locker.
And the entire rest of the Coliseum, and guess who's still standing? The T-Rex.
I think the Hulk would beat a T-Rex easily.
And also, you just said you can train an orca whale. That's one of the smartest animals alive. The T-Rex famously has a brain the size of a walnut. It's like trying to train a salamander.
I was hoping I didn't have any other dinosaur aficionados in here because they say that he was probably more a scavenger, and I know I'm just completely tanking my own draft right now, but they say he was probably a scavenger.
I threw out T-Rex as an example for this draft because I didn't think anyone would be dumb enough to take it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're a dinosaur novice.
I mean, yeah, dude, you would have been way better off taking a raptor. Those things are very
100%.
smart. Yeah.
That's why I left Raptor on the board.
Name
with
4 dinosaurs.
Brontosaurus, pterodactyl, T-Rex, iguanodon, megalodon,
All right, good
All
job.
right, he's good.
Dilophosaurus.
God, he's good.
He's real good.
You watch that Netflix show?
Not yet.
It's
saving it.
preposterous.
Last night was
I've been saving
video
it.
game night with me, Trainee. You weren't there, Rudy.
Yeah, I was busy.
We played Overwatch. Oh, sick. It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Chief, you were up.
I gotta get in.
I'm taking a guy who's a ninja who had a genetic, some sort of mutation due to an ooze. I'm taking Super Shredder and Ninja Turtles 2.
He dies too.
Ooh, I don't know
Gets
that one.
Buried in garbage.
He doesn't die. They open his eyes at the end. He
Been
comes
like
back.
30 years since I've seen it.
Well, then you shouldn't talk out of turn because he was definitely alive.
I could have swore he.
There was
died in-
there was a Ninja Turtles 3 that no one ever saw, including me, but he was back.
Those are in the theaters right now for the anniversary.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah,
Huh.
I thought of you.
I'm going to a movie tonight.
What are you seeing?
What's it?
Project Hail
Yeah,
Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta
Fuck
see.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to see it too. I have no comments on Super Shredder.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither.
That's a shame, guys.
It was I swear to God, when I was 3 years old, I probably watched that movie once a day. And I probably haven't seen it since I was 3 years old.
Okay.
But I remember Super Shredder pretty good.
Rudy, round out your draft.
That was a bad pick though.
I don't really have anything. I have one in the ranks, and I don't know. My brain kind of just glazed over. But I kind of just want to. I'm gonna pick someone that has a remarkably famous fatal flaw. I want to go Achilles, and I'm just sort of.
I'll just fucking trip him up.
Yeah.
Put a shin guard on.
Yeah.
But just because I can't think of anything else right now, and I'm just doing this run-on sentence and hoping something just pops into my head. But I guess I'll go Achilles. I got a lot of fucking gods: Kratos, Hercules, Nate Diaz, Thor. I kind of would like someone a little. Maybe I go Pennywise. I'm not winning this anyway. Give me. What do you guys think? Should I go Pennywise or should I go Achilles?
I wrote down
You
Achilles.
got too many gods.
I got a lot of gods. I'm not gonna win this, I don't think, but I just am looking at what's the coolest team, and Nate Diaz and Pennywise on a team is fucking horrifying.
It's scary. You have more diversity, and also the scouting report on Achilles is one of the easiest scouting reports to fill out of all time.
Right, exactly. I mean, he does great, but he quite literally just got undone by just some random fucking dipshit, just guard, just throwing an arrow at him. So I'm gonna go Pennywise.
Okay.
Psychological angle.
Okay. Which Tim Curry's or Bill Skarsgård?
Skarsgård.
Hate that,
Really? I didn't see the original, so I don't know.
dude. Yeah, that's the new one's good, but I just hate Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise. I think,
Really? I think he's good.
I don't think he is a bad actor in it. I don't like the way it looks. I think the original one is way scarier.
Well, it's really weird because Pennywise actually, ironically, is a god. If you look into the actual Stephen King lore behind it,
Mhm.
the good god like the whole Earth is on the back of some fucking turtle or something. That's why there's so many turtle references, and like he's the bad guy, like the devil to God. Pennywise. He's not even a clown. That's just that's just the form he takes. It's like it's really weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I assume there are no honorable mentions because it's a blind draft.
I got a couple.
I wrote some down as it came along. Yeah.
Well, what do you got, Tommy?
I thought about taking Coach Carter, one of the greatest leaders of all time.
I actually don't hate that. I
wanted a leader of men. Megatron from Transformers came to mind.
Yeah.
This guy Jonathan from Survivor, he's insane. And then like John McClane, if I was going the action hero. Chuck, the greatest show of all time. Chuck, he's got this intersect in his head. Also, the one I was going to take, but I figured, I know he's not Marvel or DC, but he's literally a superhero. I was thinking about Hancock. You guys ever see that Will Smith
I actually
movie,
thought
Hancock?
about Hancock too.
But I thought that was not within the spirit of what we're doing.
And in hindsight, I would have maybe gone Wolverine, but
he's a superhero.
Right, but instead of Thor, but I mean Hancock is a superhero. That's like his whole thing. But you're right.
But then
Hancock might be DC or something.
No, he's not. I'm pretty sure he's.
Oh.
I'll look it up. I think he's independent, but yeah.
Yeah, there's like all the X-Men. There's all of like there's so many probably in the superhero genre that people are gonna say are way better than these name brand guys.
Dave, what were yours left over?
Daenerys Targaryen.
Okay.
You just want to have sex with her.
And
Do the dragons come with though?
That's like
you may as well. I mean, why didn't you like they are smart? Why didn't you draft Drogon over fucking T-Rex? They can listen.
Because he watches YouTube shorts about dinosaurs.
Yeah. I thought about taking Sauron. Thought about taking Gandalf.
Okay.
I thought about taking the trees because they'll just stomp on the rest of
the Ents, not a bad shout. Yeah. Night King, White Walkers.
I had the Night King. That was one of mine. General Patton, so he can just kind of
thought about General Patton too.
Yeah.
Then I needed like another meathead. I took Arthur Shelby over this guy because I don't know, but Feach Lamana.
We didn't even get into Harry Potter either.
Or Star Wars. You could have went like Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader.
I thought about Darth Maul just because the aura is insane.
Yes.
Would you like to Feach Lamana pick, Ed?
Yeah, that'd been funny. That would have made me laugh.
Yeah, we didn't get anywhere into Star Wars. I didn't even think of that. I mean, it would have been smart.
My last pick is when I started thinking sci-fi. That's why I went with Dune, Paul Atreides. But I haven't seen Star Wars to know the good ones there. But I feel like we left some meat on the bones in the sci-fi realm.
Definitely. Big time. Big time.
We got Terminator, though.
And T-1000.
Yeah.
And T-1000.
My team's trash.
All right, I'm going to read them off. Then we're going to vote for someone to get out of here, so write it down on your blank piece of paper. Eddie, Superman, Terminator, Khabib, Ivan Drago, Michael Myers, Tommy, Incredible Hulk, Mike Tyson, John Wick, Zeus, Paul Atreides, White Sox Dave, The Mountain, Master Chief, Arthur Shelby, Neo, T-Rex, Chief Batman, John Jones, T-1000, Maximus, Super Shredder, Rudy, Thor, Nate Diaz, Kratos, Hercules, Pennywise, the clown.
Man, I actually don't know who I'm going to pick.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, Dave had a good... You have two big whiffs, I think, Dave.
And Neo's not in the Matrix, so that would be...
Right. Well, we don't... We might be.
Did Dave not end up picking a superhero?
He
did.
He kind of got two, though. With the Mount, you could argue that Master Chief and the Mountain are sort of in that realm.
And Neo, kind of.
Yeah.
And a dinosaur.
Yours is all over the place, dude. You got a fucking zombie video game character, Neo, a T-Rex, and then somehow, some way, some random British dipshit gets in there.
In the third round. Yeah.
Tommy, who you got?
I voted White Sox Dave just because of the T-Rex pick. I think he took out 80% of his team with one pick.
And the rest of the entire Coliseum.
Oh, we're voting who to
Hulk's
take out.
got
Who to take out?
Oh, sorry.
Who's the worst?
Sorry.
Chief.
I also voted for White Sox Dave.
Rudy.
I'm tempted. The problem is I don't know much about the Terminator. So Chief and Eddie with the T1K and the Drago seems bad. Michael Myers slow as shit. You got Speed with Superman. Khabib's pretty good. Tommy, I like Paul as a pick, but in terms of going up against these other guys, I don't think it's a contest. But it's got to be Dave.
Okay, Dave, you're out.
I had Rudy.
I did Rudy too.
You can see the fucking future.
Yeah, but kinda.
Yeah, but he's getting there. I haven't seen. I haven't read the book. Well, I haven't read the book, so I assume he ends up seeing the whole future. I don't know.
Yeah, I just started the books. They're good.
All right, boys, fun time. Tommy, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank
That
you,
was
Tommy.
fun.
Yeah,
Rudy.
we will do the one that you texted me after at some point.
Well, and we got to do hottest guys.
Yeah, we got to get you in for that. Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate it.
No, it was fun, man. I'm just looking at my. I wish I had a deeper bag, but off dome.
There's
Off
gonna
dome.
be-
This is off dome. People got to
Yeah.
realize there's definitely a ton that people are listening. Like, how did you guys not draft it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of those.
Yeah.
To be fair, the listeners are also probably going off dome as they're criticizing this.
Well, they're smarter than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't forget that.
I'm not even kidding.
All right, Dan. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.